Light hand is fantastic. I tried several other places in Greenville to tackle the chronic muscle tightness in my neck and shoulders, but most of them left me feeling beat up or just as tight as when I went in. That is until my husband lucked out and got Teresa. I've been seeing her for almost 2 years, and the light hand approach is just what I needed. They truly do listen to your body and work their way through your issues. Teresa never forced my muscles to do anything. Rather, she worked with the problem areas to function more normally. With the new additions to the staff there, they offer a well rounded approach to heal the whole body by getting to the root of the issues. I look forward to working with the Light Hand team to get my body healed and well. I'm very lucky to have found a place that really wants to help me live a better and pain free life.
Pain from spinal stenosis, arthritis in my spine, sciatica, and osteoporosis in one hip has made me miserable for over 5 years. Severe reactions to spinal injections, as well as NSAIDs and steroids, forced me to rely on physical therapy, acupuncture, and chiropractic adjustments to alleviate the pain. Acupuncture treatments prescribed by my neurologist were unsuccessful, as was deep tissue massage, which seem to exacerbate the situation. Walking, sitting, and standing any length of time was extremely uncomfortable. Activities that I enjoyed were abandoned. My days revolved around heat packs, cold packs, and pain creams. Had given up on ever returning to a lifestyle I enjoyed. When a good friend suggested I try Light Hand, she told me it would be nothing like my previous experience with massage therapy. She was right. At my first appointment, I filled out an intake form providing a complete history of my problem. When Lisa Angafu works on my body, she always explains what she is doing and why. When our first session was over, I had a revelation. Massage therapy doesn't have to hurt to work. Not long after Lisa became my massage therapist, several of my friends noted that my stride had improved and I seemed to have more energy. Lisa cares about her patients. She has suggested methods of manipulating my muscles myself to enhance the effects of my daily physical therapy routine between our sessions, as well as giving me useful ideas on tools to use when I travel. When I began working with Lisa, my pain level frequently climbed to an 8. Now it usually hovers between 3 or 4. Lisa is very honest, never promising I would be completely rid of my discomfort, but that, with the two of us working together, it could be reduced enough to enable me to return to a lifestyle I would enjoy. I have good days and bad ones, and as anyone in my situation will, but the good ones now outnumber the bad. Instead of seeing her every 2 weeks, I now see her once a month, and I look forward to our sessions. She is always available if I have a setback and need attention before our appointment. The light touch of Light Hand works well, for Lisa gets deeper into my muscles with a wonderful result and less discomfort than I ever experienced before. I strongly encourage anyone who has muscular pain to try Light Hand. They have well-trained, reliable staff that provides excellent professional service.
Amazing is all I can say. I suffered with migraines since my freshman year in high school. I used to get them late at night while I was sleeping, and at times they would go away for the rest of the day. But some days they would stay with me all day while I was in school and working. This caused major pain as well as major issues for my social life, as I was unable to do anything. During this time, I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and this helped tremendously with my migraines, and I thought they were gone. This was not the case. So, into my sophomore year of college, for that whole year, I got into 6 car accidents, none of which were my fault, But my goodness, the pain had reawakened itself like a beast. The migraines weren't as bad as before, but it added a lot of neck pain as well as a lot of back pain that added to my migraines. During this time, I was just walking around and trying to figure out what I could do to get rid of the pain. I was going to like 10 different doctors, and they just wanted to shove all of this medication and tests on me, and I wasn't feeling that at all. So, after I finally came to the realization that the medicine didn't work for me, I knew I had to find that natural healing that was placed here by our ancestors and our good Lord. I started studying meditation along with Reiki and energy work on how to get myself in a better state of mind to ease the pain. It was one day while I was working on the computer and found Light Hand Clinical Massage pop up on my Facebook page. I did some research and decided to stop by after work, and oh my goodness, I am glad I did. I walked in the door and started to tell Teresa my story, and I just couldn't stop crying. I knew then this is where I needed to be. After 3 services with Teresa, my body started to accept everything that was happening, and now my migraines are gone. That is right, only 3 services, and my migraines and all of the pain were gone. I am forever grateful of that post that popped up to help me find my way to Light Hand Clinical Massage. Now I just go to visit Teresa once a month for a routine, relaxation, and to ease my muscles and neck pain from sitting at a desk all day. If you are in pain or are just need of some guidance, Light Hand is the place to be.
I started noticing that my jaw felt tight sometimes. At the time, I was busy with grad school, moving, and planning a wedding, so I just put it to stress. I got a night guard from my dentist, which helped somewhat, but the tension never really went away. Fast forward 2 years, and the tightness on the left side of my jaw had gotten so bad that some days I could barely open my mouth. I found myself having to base my food choices on how tight my jaw was. If I was craving a big, juicy burger, but couldn't open my mouth wide enough to take a bite, I'd have to eat something else instead. Sometimes it was even difficult to drink through a straw or brush my teeth. And going to the dentist for a cleaning was so stressful and painful that I just didn't for about 18 months. Eventually, my jaw was aching almost all the time. I tried nightly warm compresses and jaw stretches, but it seemed like nothing really helped. After dealing with it for so long, I felt like it wasn't going to get any better, so I just tried to work around it. Finally, my husband found Light Hand, and he made an appointment for me. Just going to that first appointment felt empowering, like I was finally taking steps to do something for myself instead of continuing to live with the pain. After just a few sessions, the difference was amazing. It literally has changed my life. Over the past months, we've made so much progress. I can eat burgers, and I have now made it through a dental appointment without crying. I'm so grateful for her and for the Light Hand team for helping me understand and relieve the tension in my body.
I'm a 58-year-old man, and I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma in December of 2011. I was very early stage 1, which gave me treatment options. During the early cycles of treatment, I was able to exercise vigorously and often, and I would go to the gym 6 to 7 days a week, building both strength and stamina. However, around the 5th cycle, I started to get some pains in my thighs. It wasn't bad at first, but as the cycles progressed, the pain became worse. My thighs ached, just like I was running a fever, but of course I wasn't. The pain was affecting my workouts, limiting the time and intensity. I discussed this side effect with my oncologist, and she was thinking it was some manifestation of neuropathy. But since none of my extremities were involved, I doubted it was truly neuropathy, but didn't have a clue what it could be. As the cycles continued, the aching progressed. Soon I was limiting my walking at work. I would avoid stairs as much as possible. At the gym, I would limp from one exercise to the next, totally eliminating any leg workout. At that time, one of my partners had a standing appointment at Light Hand Massage. He suggested I see if they could help the ache in my legs. He actually gave me his next appointment so I could try it out. When the first massage was over, my legs felt great. For the first time in months, I could walk without pain. I hopped down off the table, excited to find something that helped. I immediately set the next appointment. My therapist felt the drugs I was taking were not causing neuropathy, but were inflaming my muscles. My lymph nodes were swollen, causing the pain. Each treatment will reduce the swelling in the lymph nodes, thus reducing the pain. I scheduled a weekly appointment to help me while I was in the cycles. Once the treatment was over, I continued my appointments, but were able to spread them out over time as the inflammation became less. I definitely recommend light hand massage for cancer patients and people with chronic pain conditions.
One morning, I woke up to one of my feet feeling numb. By the following day, both feet had a pins and needles feeling as if they had fallen asleep. This felt strange, but I thought perhaps it was just a pinched nerve or that I needed exercise. After 10 days, I finally went to my doctor who prescribed an anti-inflammatory. The strange feeling persisted, and at the next follow-up appointment with my doctor, I was prescribed a powerful neurotonin and referred to a neurologist for a nerve conduction study. I was not ready to take a powerful prescription without knowing what the causes of my numbness was, so I didn't take it. At this point, it occurred to me to research clinical massage in Greenville. The reason for this was that I wanted to look for a person who could provide intentional therapy for me. I wasn't looking for a relaxing massage. I needed someone to help me find a way to resolve this. At the same time, the symptoms were starting to become more subtle, so I didn't take action on calling Light Hand. I wish I had then. Instead, I hoped that maybe the issue had resolved itself. A week before I left for my honeymoon, my symptoms came back with a vengeance. Due to my schedule, I could not get in before my honeymoon, but I made an appointment for a massage as soon as I returned. When I came back, I had an appointment with Teresa. I was amazed by the time she spent talking with me, even before the massage started. Finally, I had someone who was truly willing to listen to my symptoms and then investigate the potential causes. Although my symptoms did not immediately subside, I felt confident that I had a team who was invested in my recovery. After the first appointment, I began meeting with Lisa, who has been incredibly helpful for me through this journey. In each session, she is very clear about the causes for some of the tension. Beyond helping provide physical relief during the session, she also provided me with strength stretching instructions to work on at home. Throughout this process, I continued to seek the medical explanation for my symptoms with the encouragement of Lisa. In August, I had a really great session with Lisa, and 2 days later, the symptoms in my feet were completely gone. After being referred to the right neurologist, I was given the diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. While this was certainly devastating, I was glad to finally have an answer. I gave the news to Lisa and Teresa, who have shown nothing but support. I feel confident with the continued complementary treatment plan with Lisa. I have realized how impactful their work is, and I refer my friends and family to them any chance I get. I'm grateful for finding them when I did.
I was injured in a car accident with whiplash, and I was looking for a massage therapist to help me with the pain. Decided to go online and saw your business name, Light Hand. Sounded appealing, so I called and talked to Teresa and made an appointment. I have been to different massage therapists over the years, but I wanted someone who specialized in treatment of injury and not just to feel good. I must say, I wasn't disappointed. When I first came, I was in a great deal of pain and had headaches. Lisa Ungafu was and is my therapist, and she is wonderful. She took the time to explain to me what was happening to my muscles as a result of the accident and truly made me feel comfortable. She has truly helped me to deal with my injury and has helped me to know how to deal with pain in between visits with stretches, etc. I can't thank you and your staff enough for helping me. I would definitely recommend Light Hand to anyone who has been injured or has chronic pain. I will continue to go and would encourage others to give them a try. You'll be glad you did.